You are never gonna believe what we are doing today. If you are new here, we are the Florida fishing couple. I'm Elizabeth, this is Captain Dan, and we are headed south today to Marathon to meet up with our friend Matt, who runs Marathon Sport Fishing Charters.
And a great charter guy. I mean, this guy is freaking, he's like a fishing scientist.
Yeah, if you have been around for a while, you'll remember that when Captain Dan caught his dream fish on the jig, he was with Captain Matt and Heiko and caught that wahoo on the jig. We're headed down there today, obviously because Dan loves fishing with Matt. I've never been, so we're gonna try it out. And we also have a guest appearance that is gonna surprise all of you.
He came out Thursday. Well, then Friday we went.
That's right, Nicole Spenc. So Nicole and I have been talking recently because Dan and I want to book a trip at her Louisiana bed and breakfast. And so she called me, we had a couple of conversations and found out that she is opening a second location here in the Florida Keys. So all of you have asked us many times, where should we stay? What should we do? So this is a great opportunity for us to meet Nicole, go fishing with her, and find out more about her Florida Keys bed and breakfast location.
The plan today is maybe swordfish, depending on the conditions. Definitely some deep dropping. We'd love to get some Rosies again.
Yeah, those Rosies were amazing.
I would take as many of those as we can get to take it out. And then Mahi is supposed to be running down here. We've been doing terrible up in Key Largo. So
yeah, it's been a really tough mahi season for us, and everybody that we've talked to that comes out of Key Largo saying the same thing. So we're gonna see if Matt can put us on some mahi down there.
He's been talking that they're all over the place down here. So we got some chunk bait, we got some ballyhoo, we have a bonita, and then we're gonna troll plugs, and we're gonna hit it freaking hard is what we're gonna do. So
that's right.
Really looking forward to today. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we are super pumped, and if you can't tell, and we're really looking forward to it. So you know what to do.
Yeah, you gotta follow us. It's early yet. Oh, Theater of the Sea?
Theater of the Sea.
Bunch of charter boats. Wow, what's going on? A lot of good stuff.
Ready to go. We got Captain Matt and we've got Nicole.
I own a bed and breakfast in Venice, Louisiana, and I'm wanting to expand to the Florida Keys. They reached out to me, said that you guys have actually wanted them to come stay with me at the Venice location. It's not gonna work out yet, but they're gonna come later on, I think in the year or maybe next year, so stay tuned for that. But I happen to be down here working on my second location, and they said, well, why don't you come out fishing with us? So they're gonna try and take me out and put us on a big swordfish or maybe wahoo. We'll see what's catching today.
Yep.
But our goal is definitely a swordfish.
For sure. You all know Captain Matt with Marathon Sport Fishing. Captain Dan has been out with him before, and so we are ready to get it. And you know what to do.
Hey,
follow us.
You guys want to pick what color you'd like on each rod?
I want to say purple.
Yeah.
Purple for the tip rod. I've caught more swords on the purple.
All right, let's get one more.
Crimping on the bait.
I still have my first Florida swordfish leader.
Nice.
Had that on for like 4 or 5 years, I think.
You've never taken it off?
No, even when I had my baby and in the hospital, they were like, we're going to cut this off. I said, you cut that off? No! We're going to have real problems.
We're going to have a gunfight.
Special? I said, yes, it's literally very special. First Florida swordfish.
All right, that is pretty cool.
At the time Nick Stanzik's deckhand.
Take your bracelet and touch it on there. Maybe that'll do it.
Or,
somebody give it the blessing.
Give it a little.
There we go. There you go. We hit a little blessing. There we go. A little swordfish blessing.
So I don't know if we brought alcoholic beverages, but a lot of times we'll like dump beer on here. Or
I seen you dumping beer on.
oh, it works. You know, I'm like the swordfish want to drink too.
Should have brought a damn
And
beer.
then we turn music on and we like do the swordfish dance.
All right.
I mean, yeah, you got to get the vibes going. And then a lot of times, boom, whoop, we get hooked up.
All right, you're in charge of these swordfish dance.
Swordfish.
You have to show us the swordfish.
I know.
What a beauty. Oh, you got a mahi belly on there.
Yeah, I stitched that up this morning. Both of
I'm gonna
these.
start calling you Dr. Matt.
Brand new. So I have a 150-foot leader on here. It's 200-pound test. 50 feet from the end, so I'm 100 feet down is where the weight clips. So when we see that coming in, you know you got 50 feet. That's kind of your telltale. When you do the weight, I like it out about here. Get it out away from the boat. So now, 1,500 feet from here is another section of mono spliced in up here. We're gonna clip that on. These guys, when we put it out, the weight's gonna pull the buoy. The buoy's gonna be, you know, like this.
We need to draw a face on him. He totally needs a face.
So
He's got no personality.
when you hook a swordfish, they're like every other fish. So they pull against what's pulling against them, right?
Uh-huh.
So when he starts pulling against it, after a while, he's gonna pull against the weight and he's gonna start coming up because the weight's pulling down. This thing's gonna flip like that.
And that's how you know.
That's how you know.
Because sometimes you don't see that, the rod.
Oh, just, I mean, it's so subtle.
So subtle, and
Yep.
it's like, it is going up and down all day. And after you look at it for like an hour, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to discern.
that's why I'm like nap 30.
Yeah. And the bite on the
I'm
tip
like,
rod.
wake me up when we get hooked up.
Sword fishing is like that. It is a snoozer.
Okay, when you
All
watch
right, brother, let it drop.
now when it's going out,
Bye-bye.
it'll go. It might doink a millimeter. Sometimes it'll float up or down, and the rod tip will waffle a couple millimeters side to side. What I think's happening when that happens, I think the fish actually zooms by the bait to get a reaction and creates a sonic wave and just sucks it enough to make it wobble.
A sonic wave. Did you hear that? I'm freaking fishing. He's talking about sonic waves.
That's an R.J. Boyle theory, and I would agree with it because
A
once in a
sonic
while
wave.
that rod tip will just go, it'll wiggle side to side. It'll just.
Phrase of the day.
Something hit it.
Phrase of the day. Don't forget this. When you're sword fishing, wait for the sonic wave. That's the key.
I'm telling you. The clip, Elizabeth.
Yeah, how close? Just back and forth, right?
Yep.
Very easy.
And I don't want a lot of tension on it. I'm gonna move up. Yep.
Chicken wings. That is what.
That's what it was.
Here we're good. Because you see what's
That's a lot of freaking weed.
Dan, as you get closer, give me about 3 feet. I'm gonna pull in with gas.
Oh, that's a lot of weed.
All right, so far we got the
Hold on.
weed of the day.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right, weed of the day so far.
All right, we're gonna just do this.
So pull it in.
Spin the rod this way. All right, Dan, see if you.
Yep. There's a lot of tension on that line right now.
That's a lot of weed.
The line's going straight out that way right now, I think.
Oh baby, oh baby. Sure would be
If
nice.
it's scoped out once we get
Oh
there.
yeah, no, it's going straight that way. Dan,
Flipping?
give me a couple. I can feel the fish. Okay,
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah.
he's on there.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna back up to the fish. Yeah, he started taking off.
He's taking drag right now.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit right now.
Well,
but that's because
I'm
we're
all correct,
also.
You got this.
You guys really watch behind the boat to make sure I don't.
Yeah, he's
the
out
big
there.
thing is, well, we think he's out there, but they can be over there, and 30 seconds later he can be over here. They're fast.
They're very fast.
Yep, he's cranking. Yeah, he's up on top. Like if we get to this spot, you gotta be careful getting the stuff off the brake. Man, keep cranking. If I can get a hold of the 200, okay, I got the 200. Ah!
Oh my god.
They say Tina Turner's wig.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Somebody said that to us the other day.
Dan, crank a little. All right.
Swoop,
No,
swoop,
it's all right.
swoops.
He's pulling on the buoy right now. He's up on top.
Oh baby, be mine.
So usually, I'm gonna back up to it again, Dan.
Okay.
Right now, the buoy's keeping the tension on the fish.
Okay.
Got it. Somebody grab the wheel.
I got the gaff wheel.
What do you want?
Okay, there you go.
Never mind. We're good.
Where's the fish?
Over here.
I got fish.
Okay.
You're okay now.
Yeah, but okay, there it came. Yeah.
Aha, what was that?
There's a lot of loose line. That's a fish changing the direction.
Sorry, my key might start scoping out.
Yep. But when we first got to the float, I swear to God, the line was straight out.
Right.
He was on top.
It was, right?
Definitely was
Yeah,
straight up.
all right.
Yeah, so we got fish.
All right,
on.
that's a good point. All right, you guys almost had me convinced.
He
Almost.
saw the bow and he swerved.
He was like, oh, no, 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 not
He's
today.
like, oh no, that's right, not today.
He's like, y'all are gonna learn today.
Yeah. I'm gonna teach you all a lesson.
Mr. Swordfish says no.
Looks like we have a big fish on.
I'm gonna go to hand crank and we're just gonna work it. If I can get him to work it, I'm gonna switch it.
We're at 100% consensus on the boat. 4 out of 4 that says we have a fish on.
quarter mile from where I
Nicole
marked.
says guaranteed we have a fish on. So
A biggie. It's a biggie, you guys.
the line is so taut.
Oh man, it's like a piano
It's
wave.
not getting in. I'm
That's
losing
okay,
a little.
just
Losing a little, but not a lot.
you know, we just gotta, right now he's fighting that rod. We just gotta let him do what he's doing.
He's getting frisky.
Well, then he's swinging at it with his sword. And I see him, I've got video of them catching the line on top, hitting the line in front of them with the sword,
Trying to cut it.
and the hook goes flying right out of their mouth. Get the weight,
This is nerve-wracking.
Dan.
Hey,
Oh, she's coming up.
look at that.
All
Dan,
right.
look.
All right, what do we got there? Oh,
Okay,
man.
that's her. There's 2 of them. She's gonna come up with another one. From where I gotta
Right
grab
now.
the weight,
What
Dan.
about right now?
Keep coming,
going,
keep coming, keep coming.
All right.
50 feet, you're gonna see the weight come up.
Then what do I do? Stop it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to come over and get the weight.
All right.
Watch in the water for the fish, guys.
Come on.
Take a step left, Dan. Step left. 2. You're good, just, here, I gotta be inside the frickin' boat, okay. Fish is coming up.
Oh, wait. Hey, I see the weight.
Still making a headway on her?
Yep. I got color coming up here right now, that weight.
Okay.
See it?
Yep. Fish is straight out, okay?
Oh!
Stop, Dan! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Stop what?
Stop the reel! Stop the reel! I gotta get the weight! You're gonna, all right. She's a big fish, man!
Great.
All right, kick the other motor here. Turn that off a second. Turn that off a second. Kick it a second. Somebody, all right, never mind, I got it. Somebody grab the wheel, so I need somebody on the wheel. All right, I got her, okay. All right, oh no. Somebody get on the wheel. Turn the boat right. Turn the boat, go toward the fish. Go toward the fish. Go toward the fish. Go, go, go. Go, go. You're good, Dan. What do you got going? All right, straighten it out, straighten it out.
I'm gonna try to pull
All right,
it in.
no, you got it on the reel. Turn the boat left, turn the boat left, turn the boat left. Weight's coming off. Dan, let go of the line.
Let
Weight's
go.
off. Go full throttle, full. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. No, not you. Okay.
You lift this. He needs this. He needs electric on.
All right. All right, we're on the fish now. Ooh.
Woo!
Damn, that's a big fish.
It's a big ass fish. Holy shit.
Okay. All right, is the harpoon clear?
It is. It is.
The bag.
Told you there was a fish on it.
I know. I told you she's gonna wait up and give us all shit.
Yeah, right.
All right, now we gotta really be on our A game now,
What am I
Dan.
doing now?
I've been taking a nap. I was just waiting for this moment. Now,
Angle straight.
Okay. I'm gonna come back around on her.
What happened?
Fish one.
The fish won.
Just hand crank her from that 50 pounder.
Yeah, a great big one. So we're over here. We're deep dropping now. We're gonna get some Rosies, like we got. We're gonna try to get Rosies, like we had last time. Captain Pirate Matt says, "Get the freaking cameras rolling." So
It's Rosie time.
let's see what happens here.
and then we gotta figure out a really delicious dinner for these Rosies.
Oh,
Yes.
they are fantastic. I'm telling you.
There. All right, hook it up. We're on.
Wow.
That's too big for a Rosie. That's no Rosie.
That's big, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, that's not that. That's not a Rosie.
Might be a barrel. Or it's 3 Rosies.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Did I hear a
Maybe 3.
little doubt about Captain
don't see anything yet, all right?
Matt's ability? I told him to put the camera on. They're like, "Wait,
Captain
feeling
Pirate
pretty
Matt."
cocky."
Captain Pirate Matt.
Captain Pirate Matt. All right.
We need to
Enough.
get you a hat and an eye patch.
Well,
Yeah.
now he needs the eye patch. Not ready for the peg leg yet, but we're gonna work on that.
Getting there.
One of these days, the swordfish is gonna get his leg.
Yeah.
We'll have
Oh, they don't have the peg. Ooh.
It'll be payback, right?
Yeah.
For all the swords.
All the swords.
Maybe it's like a whole line of them.
Yeah, it could be.
I was gonna say how many hooks are on there? Three.
Three?
What say you, Dan?
I don't
Roses?
know, man. This is, I mean, it hit the bottom. It's just like boom.
Got the gaff handy, Dan?
Yeah, we're gonna need a gaff. There
Okay, grab the gaff. Grab the gaff.
What is it?
Two big ass Roses, big ones.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they're freaking huge.
Oh my gosh!
Rosie's
You
looks
did
big.
say if we got Rosie's on there, we got world records. Oh,
Get him!
no!
Get him!
Grab him!
Grab him with the gaff! Get him! Get him! He'll swim all the way back down. Damn it!
We got him!
Get him! Get him! Get him there! All right, get him! That's the first Rosie I ever seen. Yeah, that's awesome.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, make that shit up.
Those are honkers. Look at them.
Gaff the Rosie.
Gaff him.
Great job.
You did it. Look at this.
That's awesome. That's a chunker, man. Woo wee.
Man, this is
Yeah.
Yum.
That was funny as hell.
Wow.
That was great. All right. Wow. Come here, you little booger.
All right, I'm gonna get the boat going back up and do another one.
All right, now
We'll pop these guys. I'm gonna bleed them out, Dan. Put them back in.
You want to bleed him out? Okay.
Yeah.
You're a fatty, little buddy.
Yeah, the hardware they got on them. They're a member of like the scorpion fish family.
That's the deal, yeah.
That's what they look like. Bravo on the gaff shot, man.
Yeah, how cool was that gaff shot?
Alright, what?
Like thumb up here,
Yep.
finger inside.
Yep.
Because if that stops, this will spool up, get wrapped around all this. And see, like that, it got a little wave bounce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the bottom, we're gonna lay it down. Letting her go, keep letting her go. If it's close to them, they'll be on it like white on rice. So everybody watching the rod tip?
Yeah, it looks like it already happened.
All over it. Okay, they're on
Yep.
your rod tip like crazy. So you're gonna flip this up to number 2 and hit the red button. Oops, go ahead. Hit it. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Wait, Rod.
Just like that.
Keep going. Okay, now push the other red button as well. Push them both at the same time. And let go. Ooh, a little weight on there.
Maybe we got 3 this time.
We had 3 last time one came off.
Oh, we did?
I caught up more than 2.
I can only gaff one at a time, guys,
Yeah.
okay?
Bottom. Just reach over and just go right around that 200. Go right around the line. There you go. Pull it right over.
Oop.
Easy. Okay. Okay, we got a hook hitch going on there. Careful.
Yep.
Watch the weight on the side of the boat. Watch the hook. A lot of shit going on there. We got a rope.
Woohoo!
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he's kind of.
Man, and save the bait. Thank you.
All right. All right. Nicole's up. Ready for the drop. I'm going to start it. Everybody's getting the hook. It's, yeah. You know, if I got to stop it, I'll got this side. So when we hit bottom, we're just going to let it lay down.
Catching these Rosies is pretty cool.
And then how do you stop?
Oh, might as well let all 3 of them get on it.
Kind of like a gourmet buffet.
Yep.
You know, I could just envision a big Rosie monkey pile on it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. All beating each other up.
Oh yeah, they're fighting for it. Okay, I'd say whenever you're ready, grab it, flip it up to 2. No, hit a red button. Hit it, push it, hold it.
Ooh, look at that baby go. This is not good news, Matt. I only want good news, okay?
Come back at it.
Matt says we lost one so far. It's like, I don't want to hear that. I've heard too much of we lost already. Look at that big, beautiful
Enough with the
blue.
negative Nancy's. We need some positive.
That's right.
Nancy's.
Only
right.
positive vibes here.
That's right.
Come on. So now,
I'd say all 3 hooks are.
there you go, all 3. I'm gonna grab it as we speak.
So to stop it, you just push the red button. It should stop down there. You got at least, we got 1 cat on there.
Moment of truth.
Oh, he's a big one. He's a
Ooh,
big
he's a
one.
fatty.
Can you reach him down or want me to swing it over?
There we go.
Get him in the boat. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Good, good.
Maddie.
Got him.
Don't lose him. That hook might come out.
Nicole killed him.
Watch the weight.
Maddie.
Here, I'll come over again.
You got her?
I'm
That's
not trying to.
Yeah, that's a big Rosie.
Good stuff.
See him in there?
Oh yeah.
There was a reason why they're black on the inside. I forget what they call that. Forgot what they call it. What's the reason for the black? I forget.
Well,
I read about it.
everything they eat down there basically glows in the dark. So if their stomach's black and they swallow something like that's flashing, it's going to absorb the light.
Interesting.
Woodish.
I see color.
Oh yeah. I think
We
it.
got at least a double, Dan.
No, I see triple. Oh no, double.
Big ones, though.
You're right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Okay.
Watch out for the gaff.
Yep.
Here we go.
Wait.
Whoa, son of a...
Dan's beating up my boat.
Get the hell out of your poor boat. Hold on to the gaff.
Okay, I got this guy. Fish are looking good.
Couple.
Nice. Those are good
Okay.
fish,
Those are
guys.
good
ones.
That's awesome.
Bravo, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, one
Who
more.
knows?
Please.
Yep.
We don't need another hook in hand episode.
I'm more worried about getting the spine than I am about the hook.
Yeah. All right, who's calling it? How many do you think we got, guys?
Okay.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice one.
And a little one. So we lost a big one coming up then.
You think you lost the biggie?
Yeah, I know.
Oh
All right,
my.
you guys, I'm gonna give her a little juice after you guys. Yeah, I think you got one on there, Liz. Let me know. Go ahead and let go of the red button and we're gonna re-drop it back to the bottom. So just...
I didn't think that was possible. We got a skunker. We got a skunker.
Hey, listen, it happens.
That happens. All right.
It was good effort.
So we're back, and next day is next morning, and going to get these Rosies all filleted up, and we are going to do a catch and cook. We're going to do a cook tonight. These fish are absolutely delicious. They're white meat. It reminds me of a hogfish. Even the scales remind me of like a hogfish. And just got to be careful of these spines, because these spines are wicked. They'll either give you a good bleeder, and I think they're toxic as well. Same thing with these bottom spines down here. And right along this gill plate, I don't know if you could see that, but along this gill plate is like, it's like armor plating. It's pretty bizarre to look at, but they are very prehistoric looking fish. You can tell by the big eye that they've never seen daylight. And it's just amazing that they eat everything off the bottom, and they're just so delicious. And so where do you see this? The fillet that comes off them is like white meat. I mean, it's just perfect. I got these heavy duty lobster gloves on to protect my hands. Basically, I'm just going to kind of cut them from the top of the head here, pretty much just like any other fish. Just kind of just right along. One little difference is when I get down to here, I'm going to cut here and then go straight up. Hopefully, be able to get the full fillet like that. That's the objective anyway, folks. Just to make it a little easier, so I'm trying to, there we go, get that whole fillet. They're not big fish, as you can see, but they pack I mean, they are just tasty. There you go, all the way up. I'm just going to cut them down this way. This knife could be a little sharper. Yep, there's that beautiful fillet right there. one interesting note about these fish is they don't have bladders. So if you do release them, they go right down to the bottom. You don't have to worry about using a descending tool or any of that. Give me a little trouble, but hey, look at that. Now that is going to be an amazing fillet right there. So this is the black belly. So inside, they're both their mouth and their bellies is black or dark blue. Hence the black-bellied rosefish. So there's his mouth. You can see it's all blue and black. And this is part of his stomach. This is part of his stomach right here, which gives them the name, the black-bellied rosefish. Really interesting fish. Not many people will ever get a chance to catch them, much less eat them. And I think it's just real interesting to show y'all what they're about. If you do get a chance to catch them, don't draw back. They're amazing. I don't think that there's any limit on them per se. It's just kind of up to the fishermen. Certainly don't overfish. But we love these, and we're gonna show you tonight exactly what they're all about.
We had such a great time with Nicole and Matt out catching fish. It was such a beautiful day. And now we are back in the kitchen and gonna show you how to cook up those Rosies. So Captain Dan learned that Rosies are like the best fish you can fry. We normally don't do fried fish, but it's one of his favorites. So I'm gonna make that for him tonight. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So what you can see here is we have the Rosies. We've got a flour mix. What I used is this keto flour. I like it because it's high protein, but you can use any flour that you have. No matter what you use, do doctor it up. We used paprika, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. We're also really loving this Fresh Jack's Fresh Bay. It's kind of like an Old Bay, but we like it a lot better. Once we put the flour on it, we are going to dip it into an egg wash. Now, ordinarily, I would take a couple of eggs, whole eggs, scramble them up, and then use that. But I happen to have this liquid egg whites because I made some egg white bites this morning and I had some left over. We are really trying to waste as little food as possible. So you know what the deal. We try to use every part of any fish that we take, and that goes the same for vegetables. And I had some leftover egg whites, so that's what we're gonna use tonight. You are free to use regular eggs, just scramble them up, use that. And then we have some plain panko breadcrumbs. So I seasoned the flour, but I did not season the panko. You can switch it up if you want and season the panko, but I like the crispiness and the pureness of the panko, and then the bottom of the breading to be seasoned. So follow me, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Okay, so you wanna get a good fillet. Make sure you double check it for bones, which I did. And then we're just gonna set it in here. Get it covered on both sides. Dust it off a little bit. Then into the egg wash it goes on both sides. Just let it drip a tiny bit, and then straight into that panko. And you can kind of flip some on there if you need to. And then I'm just gonna sit it right on this cutting board. Okay, so we're downstairs. We're using the side burner of the grill. You know my thing about the house smelling like fried fish. So as much as we can, if we're cooking fish, we're gonna cook it downstairs on the grill. And we're using avocado oil. We always use avocado for frying anything because it's healthier for you, but also the big deal is it has a very high smoke point. So you can get it really hot, which is important for frying, and it won't start smoking and burn your food in essence. So that's why we use this. We're gonna wait for this to get hot and then throw the fish in. Okay, so the way you test the oil is I'm taking one piece of panko that I took off of a fish. If I drop this in here and it bubbles, it's ready. Ah, bingo, it's ready.
You are the fry master.
Ah, here we go.
You really are. I'm terrible at frying food.
You know why, everybody? You know why, Dan?
I know why. You told me why, but I still can't help myself. I always move it and flip them before they do.
Right. So that is the absolute key. If you're frying something, pick it up, put it into the oil, and then leave it be. I'm gonna scooch this one over. Now we're gonna leave these be until it's time to flip them. Because if you start moving around, you knock off all the crust. So just set it down, let it do its thing. It'll be fine. Look at this, just put it in there and leave it alone. Do not touch it.
I do, I get anxious. I get ADHD, I think, sometimes.
Yes.
When I'm frying
He wants
fish.
to move them, scooch them, and move them, and scooch them. No.
I want to feel like I'm cooking. You know what I mean? Like I'm actively involved.
Put it in there, leave it alone. I'll show you how you know when it's time to flip it, but it's not yet.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm getting the big time pointers now.
So this is how you know when to flip it. You see how this is getting like a little golden brown at the bottom? And then also you see the oil is starting to come up the side here, and this is getting white and flaky. That's when you know it's time to flip. And the key here is to make this swift. So we're gonna shimmy underneath here, pick it up, put it down. You wanna touch it as little as possible. See, like here I touched it when I put it in and knocked a little bit of it off. There we go.
Nice, that was a nice flip.
And then here.
And golden brown.
Oh yeah.
Didn't think that one, nice.
I think we got more heat in the back, so we're gonna move this over.
Yeah.
And then just leave it be. Here's the deal, you can also see that I'm not overcrowding it. I could have fit these smaller pieces in here, but then it's overcrowded and it doesn't cook right. So do not overcrowd the pan. Don't touch it, don't overcrowd the pan. Those are two key things about frying any sort of fish. All right, it is time to take it off. And you know that it's time because the bottom is getting all crispy. And you see this crack here? Can you see this thing? You see this crack here? The fish is separating. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Here's what I see lots of times people making mistakes. They pick up the fish and then they flip it over. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna lift it up, we're gonna set it down on the paper towel so it drips that excess oil off. You don't want it to reabsorb. Oop, almost broke that one. You don't want it to reabsorb back into the fish. So just lift it up, set it back down.
That looks really good. Look at this meal that Elizabeth has prepared for us tonight. Amazing. Those look great.
Yeah, we've got the Rosies. I have some roasted broccoli. So basically just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of red peppers, some garlic powder, salt and pepper. Oh, so good. And then roast it. And then we have a baked potato we're gonna share. And Dan actually made the tartar sauce. So I love tartar sauce. Dill pickles chopped up and some mayonnaise. That's literally all it is.
Good. All right, go for the taste. And then I want to slam into this food.
Okay. Do you care about the piece?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one.
Whichever one you prefer.
I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon on there.
You're doctoring this baby up, right? Okay.
Yep, little lemon. Little tartar sauce.
Goodness.
And
Yep.
a little Tabasco.
Somebody, Fungus, asked us today whether or not we like hot sauce, and I was like, Elizabeth loves hot sauce.
I love hot stuff.
He does. Hotter than me.
Yeah.
Fungus is one of our subscribers, by the way.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Looks pretty good.
That looks amazing. Right?
These Rosies, they are delicious. If you have the opportunity to catch Rosies, do it, 100%. They are so delicious. Probably one of my favorites. Pretty good, right?
I tell you what, this is the truth. Not northern, but southern. If someone said to me, hey, I got a plate of Rosies for you, or I got some lobster tails, which one would you like? I would choose the Rosies. That's the truth.
That's amazing.
How do you like that?
It's so good. I would too, because spiny lobsters are not my favorite, but
Nope.
this is so delicious.
Now, northern lobster, we're talking a whole different story here, but this Rosie thing, man, this is the best tasting thing I've pulled out of the ocean. This is amazing. I am really in love with these. So, anyway.
So good.
So that was you made an absolutely awesome dinner tonight.
Thanks, babe.
That was amazing. And we have Capt Matt to thank for getting us on those Rosies.
Yeah.
I gotta stop talking about the Rosies because I just keep laughing about the Rosies.
Yeah, we had such an amazing day. I mean, Matt is turning into just a great friend and he does an amazing job. So if you're looking for a charter, we're gonna put his information down below. Please reach out to him, tell him that we sent you. And we know several of you have already reached out to him, so and had great success. So don't hesitate, please reach out and go on a charter with him.
Yeah.
Try the Rosies. Tell him you want to try the Rosies. It's so good.
Man.
The swordfish.
Swordfish was an absolute freaking heartbreak, but that's fishing, man. I mean, we saw him.
Yeah,
At
we
least we saw him. So we don't have to say, oh, it was the biggest wahoo that ever lived, or it was a bluefin tuna. We know what it was, and
yeah,
it was
amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just, you know what? It makes us want to go out there again with Captain Matt even more to try to get another one.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It was very cool. Also, we had such a great time with Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
She is the absolute sweetest. If you're not already following her channel, go check it out. She's Nicole Spenc on Instagram and on YouTube, and she has a gorgeous little baby daughter. So you should go check out their adventures. Just such a kind human, and we had a great time. We're gonna go visit her in Louisiana soon.
Yes. Yep.
Later this year when she goes back. But check out her channel, check out her Instagram, and if you're looking for a place to stay when you come down here, book with her because she's got an all-inclusive bed and breakfast here in the Florida Keys that comes with all your meals and the fishing charters. So go check her out.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so
Anyway, we love you guys. Speaking of subscribing and checking out people's channels, if you have not subscribed to our channel,
it's time.
it is definitely beyond time. So go hit that subscribe button right now.
That'd be awesome.
And like this video while you're at it. And leave us a comment because we love interacting with you.
That's it. And there's nothing I like better than when we meet somebody out, either on the water or out just when we're out and about, and they go, hey, I follow you. I love that.
I know, it's so awesome. We've been meeting several of you lately. We have the best subscribers on earth.
It's been great.
And yeah.
So, all right.
We love you guys.
You know the deal. Follow
Follow
us.
If you are new here, we are the Flordy.
We're the Flordy. We surely are.
Oh,
We're pretty Flordy.
We hope it's no. Blah, blah, blah. Dan, I'm waiting on you. You know what to do.
Look at the water, how pretty.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut this out. Knew I wasn't going crazy.
What is that?
Robbie's.
Robbie's? All right.
Look happy.
When it starts coming down, you pick up that extra 6 inches.
That's what she said.
Oh my.
That extra 6 inches is the big deal. Hell, the first 6 is being a big deal.
Pretty confident though.
That's for sure.
I'd say Verge's on cocky. That's what I would say.
Oh my.
What do you say? It's not brag, it's fact, right, Matt?
Right. No brag, just fact.
No brag, just back. Hold them up a little bit more. All right.
You mean the fish, right?
Dan.
Squeeze them together. Squeeze those
them
babies together.
You know, and I had buddies up north. They're like, "Well, why would you buy a house down there now? Why don't you wait for the market to crash?"
Oh,
and I'm like,
it's not gonna crash down
I'm
here.
like, I might crash before the market
That's
crashes.
Don't touch it.
That's what she always tells me. It scares me when she tells me that.
No, the truth is, I have an idea. Be quiet, Dan. My head is chopped off. There we go. Okay, here we go.
Fungus is one of our subscribers, by the way.
Say that again, because I'm going to cut out me just throwing my fish over.
Fungus is one of our.
Wait, are we still talking? I'm not going to say that, Dan. Okay.
All right, good deal.